I grew up eating Hamburger Helper. I don't know about you, but I love that stuff. And I decided it was time for a vegan version. So today we're having vegan cheesy Hamburger Helper. I love this recipe because it's cheesy and delicious, and it's so easy to make because we make it in one skillet, which means minimal cleanup. Hi, I'm Marley. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm so glad you're here with me because today we're making this nostalgic dish that I think we all love and crave. And so today we're going to make it super easy, and let's get started. The first step is we have 2 tablespoons of olive oil that I've heated up in a skillet, and to that I'm going to add, this is around 1 cup of chopped onions. I'm going to add that in here. Give it a stir to make sure all the onions are coated, and then we're going to let this cook until those onions are tender. Okay, these onions have cooked for around 5 minutes, and then now it's time to add 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. I like to let those minced garlic pieces cook for about a minute. I love to bring out their natural aroma, but not let them burn. Okay, once the garlic has gotten nice and fragrant, it's time to add the veggie crumbles. And I'm using 2 cups of frozen veggie crumbles here, and I use Beyond Beef. There's so many different brands of crumbles that you can use. Let's just give that a stir. Now we're going to start building the flavors, and it begins with, I have 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. And to that I am going to add 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Now we could be done there, but I actually really love adding a little bit of mustard powder. I'm going to say around a teaspoon. Something about mustard powder that really enhances the cheesy flavor of this dish. If you don't like mustard, don't worry. It's not going to taste like mustard when it's done. It's just going to enhance, like I say, that cheesy flavor. Okay, we're just going to gradually stir this in with the rest of the mixture. And now we're ready to begin adding the liquids. What I have is 2 cups of vegetable broth, I'm going to give that a stir, just because we've got all those nice ingredients that need to come together. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of, this is soy milk, but it's unflavored, so there's no vanilla and there's no sweetener in it. But you could use cashew milk, you can use almond milk, whatever you have. Just try to make sure that it's plain and not vanilla flavored. Now, I'm going to bring this temperature up so that this comes to a simmer. This is going to take a few minutes for this to simmer, and once this comes to a simmer, we'll be ready to add the noodles next. Okay, we've got some simmering action going on, so it's time to add the noodles. This is 2 cups of macaroni noodles. You can see here I'm using whole wheat. I love finding ways to add more fiber to my diet, so let's just stir that. Now, what you'll do is bring this back to a simmer and then reduce the heat to medium-low, and then we're going to add a lid and let it cook for 10 to 12 minutes until the noodles are tender. This has been simmering for around 10 minutes, and as you can see, the noodles are nice and tender, so it's time to make this cheesy. I'm going to add 1.5 cups of vegan cheddar shreds. And another favorite ingredient of mine is vegan cream cheese. I have 3 tablespoons here that we're going to stir into this dish just to make it nice and creamy. Now we want to coax that cheese to melt, so we'll give it a few more minutes of cooking over medium heat to let the cheese just really coat every bit of macaroni and create a nice cheesy sauce. This cheesy dish is calling my name, so I am ready to eat it. Mm. Perfect cheesy flavor. I love the little bits of veggie crumbles throughout. Garlicky, cheesy. This is so good. I can just tell you, this is one of those dishes that you just want to make on a random night of the week. Perfect, perfect weeknight dinner. I love it. So tell me, if you're going to make this dish, leave a comment. I want to hear from you and let me know what your favorite add-ins are going to be. I would love to know, are you going to add some steamed broccoli or maybe cauliflower, whatever kind of add-ins that you might think about adding to this? I would love to hear from you. Thanks for joining me today in my kitchen. I had a really good time with you. And if you like today's recipe, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more recipes coming your way every week.